Yeah, so I did a bunch of restarts off stream because last time when I tried to play Karaman, obviously I just sat there for 9 hours restarting over and over again, and so I didn't want to just start a stream and just have to sit there and roll that RNG. The only real save scumming I did in this campaign was basically there are a couple of things you need to win as Candar. You need the Eretnids to have a friendly opinion of you, and you need to get a decent general. Your king or your bey seem to have a tendency to become decently well, although you might, sometimes you just roll badly. I ran away when I'm back. Alright then. Yeah, I'm just sitting here explaining, the story so far in this campaign. So yeah, you gotta roll having the Eretnids like you, and you have to roll a good general. So basically, instead of restarting the game a billion times, I restarted until I got the Eretnids as friendly, saved, and then, save scummed until I got a good general, basically. So, I forget if I actually had to do that. I forget. Point is, I don't know. I know that's a bit scummy, but I can't honestly be bothered to to restart the game a billion times just to get good RNG. I just wanted to get to the point of it. So that's what I did. Everything from rolling those 2 initial RNG thingies though, I have not save scummed, and I do actually have recorded proof of my lack of save scumming. As I said, I will be making a time-lapse type thing and shit that up on YouTube eventually. To sort of show in detail exactly how my nation got from, starting with these 3 provinces and blobbing into the Ottomans, and, they start with all of this shit, and as you can see, I've taken the majority of it by now. So it's, 20 years into the game or so, but I feel like now that those 20 years are over, we can actually play the game without, I feel like I'm reasonably confident that I can succeed from here on out, but it took a lot of restarts as Candar to successfully beat. Actually, it only took 2 main restarts to beat the Ottomans, but obviously it took like a billion restarts to get all the other. I don't know. And then Candar. Oh my god, I don't know. I've spent a lot of time lately trying to figure out a way to play as one of these non-Ottoman Anatolian beyliks and successfully crushing the Ottomans. No sound? There's no sound? There is sound? Alright, Kartoffel. Yeah, I don't know, Sravaka. You haven't like accidentally muted me, have you? But yeah, so for anyone who wants to do to play Candar, I find that out of all the non-Ottoman Anatolian beyliks, Candar is basically the only one I've successfully been able to beat the Ottomans as. I did have a Candar campaign where I essentially annexed all the other Anatolian beyliks, but by the time I'd united, the majority of non-Ottoman Anatolia, the Ottomans were so strong that I just couldn't beat them. I can hear too? Alright, good. I would assume that it's a Sravaka localized problem then. But yeah, the reason why Candar can win against the Ottomans and no one else can is because Candar can both ally the Eretnids and call the Eretnids into a war against the Ottomans. The Eretnids are the 2nd most powerful Anatolian beylik, and the only reason I didn't play as them is because they have an ugly flag and an ugly color. But more importantly, in this case, is the fact that the Eretnids have a special modifier that just permanently makes them kind of shit. So you don't really want to play them. Not sure why exactly they have that modifier, but they do. I mean, back in the day even, they used to have like Mongolian as primary culture, but that's been changed. Another big thing about the Eretnids is that they have Khanik or Sonic or something like that as a vassal. And what all of this adds up to is that, the Eretnids can bring forth maybe 10k troops. Okay, that might be overstating it a bit. I forget exactly how many they can get. Say 8k, then another 3 to 4k from the Sonic people. You can get 7k, and that is about twice the number of the Ottomans. But the Ottomans have a lot of just meme modifiers and they're very powerful. So even if you have twice their numbers, you still have to, contend with the fact that the The allied AI is retarded. And, oh fuck, I am not even on the proper screen, am I? Feels stupid, man. Oh well, hopefully, sorry, so sorry. Hopefully, I can hear other streams. You can? Well, that's a bit ulfawi. Refresh or... I don't know what to say. Of all people, it's a shame that you can't watch the stream then. You will. Restart Chrome or... I don't know. Do all the basic shit. Or just give up, I don't know. But yeah, as I said, the reason you can win as Candar is that you can ally Eretnids, who will drag in their vassal. You can also ally the Mamluks, which basically prevents the Ottomans from ever attacking you. Although you can do that as a bunch of the other Anatolian Beyliks as well. So, at least Karaman I know you can do it as. I can hear if I change to audio only. Well, that's weird. I don't know what's going on there. But if no one else is having that problem, then I guess you can have like two different. You'd open two tabs and have one with the voice and one with the screen. See? Modern problems require modern solutions. But yeah, so using these boys, you can promise land to the Eretnids, which I obviously completely, I cucked them and prevented them from doing that. You can then win against the Ottomans in the first war. We can go into the show timeline, and I can show you. Yeah, so here's a little interesting detail, though. Not fun, nay. As Candar, you can actually use. Dynamic. What I don't know what it's called. Yeah, you can see that during the war against the Ottomans, I actually got Bolu because it's a Kandari core, and then in the peace deal, I took those lands, and then I just didn't do anything for a while, and of course at this point, the Eretnids didn't like me very much anymore, so I fought a war against the Ottomans on my own, and took that, and now the Ottomans are so weak that even Saruhan and his mighty orcs are invading. Thanks so much for the sub though. Karaman forever. Yeah, rest in peace Karaman. Would have been a fun meme. But as I said, I played as Karaman until like 1420 or something like that, and I realized that the campaign just wasn't going anywhere, and so I decided to try Candar after I noticed in one of my Candar attempts that Candar sometimes allies the Eretnids, and I saw an opportunity there. So yeah, and another advantage that Candar has over Karaman is that Candar has Turkish culture, which means that we get special decisions. We can, for example, claim the Sultanate of Rum, which does not actually form the Sultanate of Rum, but it does give you, neat modifiers and claims and shit. I've already taken one form of those types of events. I've taken like a decision that gave me claims on the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire hasn't been doing too well. Even if the Ottomans never invaded, the Bulgarians did, and so and the Serbs as well. For a time there, the Serbs had like 20k troops hanging out in Constantinople. I assume some sort of event happened though, and the Serbs stopped cooperating with each other, and the Serbs never ended up conquering Constantinople, but it was pretty close there for a while. Yeah, right now there isn't really much to do. Hey, I converted Kathmandu. Hey, yeah, I actually straight up converted the province. Yeah, I think right now I'm going to do some... Oh, come on, really? Oh yeah, there is a heathen temple in this province. Although even that won't actually give me enough. Yeah, total missionary strength is... Oh. Yeah, okay, well, I guess I sort of doubt that we're going to be able to do any more conversions then. Because the autonomy in these provinces are just so goddamn low. Or high, I mean. That there's no way we can get sufficient... Oh yeah, there's absolutely no way we can do this. I would have to somehow lower the autonomy over here, which it is slowly going down, but it's probably going to take a while. Extension of local autonomy. There's no road here. There's not even a road in my capital. Honestly, my nation is kind of trash at this point. I'm currently considering moving the capital to Bursa. Because, you know, it's the old Ottoman capital and it has a bunch of roads from it. And more importantly, it actually has a port, which should make communications to places like Sinop even... Well, technically, Sinop borders Kastamonu, so... I don't know if that's a good example or not, but yeah. That's basically as much conversion as we are able to do. We can anyways, though, we can wear Principality, I think, yeah, because we now have over 100 development, which means we are considered average, which means I actually get another diplomat. Feels good, man. Guess we can run over to suck some more Memluk dick, as you do. Try and make friends with some other boys. Like Aydin, for example. I would like Hungary, but should we? Yeah, you know what? I'm already pretty good with the Memluks. Let's look forward and see if we can ever pick up the Magyars. Although okay, I don't know why they've. Oh, never mind. These. Okay, I could have sworn the Hungarians started with this territory. I don't know why they gave that to their vassal, but maybe they aren't thinking straight. Who knows? Feels weird, man. But yeah, currently my nation is basically a joke. You know, the conqueror of the Ottomans has a glorious force limit of 3, which is pretty weird, or pretty funny. So by conquering all this land from the Ottomans, I've basically lost 2 force limits. That's Meiou in taxes for you. Who owns the small city on the coast? That's a colonial or a trade outpost of Genoa. Genoa has a lot of these little trade outposts. All over the place here. Yeah, in sort of in the same way that Venice has trade outposts. Yeah, the Venetians have even conquered Athens, so I guess there's going to be a bit of a power vacuum right now that the Ottomans are no longer really a thing. Well, I assume they're not going to be a thing for long anyways. Level 1 stability increase. Well, I would kind of love to have that, but yeah, actually, this guy isn't as useful anymore because I only got him because of, I wanted extra missionary strength, but considering we're going to be incapable of converting anything anymore, might as well say fuck you and potentially invite... Yeah, stability interval -10, that's pretty good. And I do like my admin points. Yeah, I could definitely do with some admin. But you know what, let's do that, let's do that. This is neat. Is he going to be cheaper, or how does this work? There's this Pontic Greek Jew. No, he's going to cost just as much as anyone else. So honestly, I might just go for this guy. Just because taxes seems a bit more useful. Maybe he'll pay for himself. I doubt it, but you know, in theory. But yeah, I would love to pick up the Genoese cities, but right now that's not really viable. I actually had a funny little incident where in the last war against the Ottomans I realized that I wanted to go over here to take over this place, only to realize that I didn't have a navy that was strong enough to beat the Ottomans. And that's despite the fact that the Ottomans only had 2 galleys. So I can tell you something about how shit I was. So that is also why I'm currently working on building a navy. Well, quote-unquote a navy. I have 3 galleys, which is not super impressive, but there you go. Such is the life. Yeah, things should improve once we get some of these cores. Yeah, you can see the cores that the cores from the first war against the Ottomans haven't even come in yet, so it's a slow process. My manpower is also non-existent. Oh, I'm no longer making money. What happened? Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, this probably isn't worth it at all. Because what I really should do is start paying for my court again, and maybe even consider doing some education. So how's the levels again? I have questions about education. Yeah, if I could get up to substandard, that would kind of be nice. Current state funding level. So is that yearly? Let's see what happens if I just throw out some money here. Yeah, so far the budget of the glorious Beylik of Candar is has basically been funded. Like the entire first Ottoman war was funded by subsidies from the Mamluks, which seems to be a bit of a theme. I remember getting those as the Karamanids as well. Yeah, that's another thing I had to restart sometimes to pull off, is that it is a bit random when you start whether or not the Mamluks will give you subsidies or not. What nation do you want to conquer next? The Byzantines seem reasonable. They do seem reasonable at first glance, but this mod is a lot more realistic than the base game. And so the Byzantines have a huge castle over here, a modern castle. They might even have some special modifiers. I don't know. The end result is that you need 10 brigades to siege down the Empire of the Romans, and probably a bit more than that, because you take a lot of attrition when you fight, when you do sieging. I mean, you can see my army, my tiny ass 2-brigade army, is only mercenaries, because manpower has not been a thing that has existed in this nation for ages at this point. The next nation I do want to invade is Karaman, the nation I played as previously, because I do want myself a vassal, and Karaman would work out fine, I think. Except for the fact that he's Turkoman, so now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm all of a sudden starting to question whether or not he would be profoundly useful. Maybe even Hamid. Because I think that... How do vassals work again? I have not played this for a while. I totally forget. If your vassal has the same culture as you, is that good? Does that give you anything? This is such a noob question, but I honestly don't remember. How do these things work? Could have sworn that was like advantageous to some extent. Because yeah, as I said, the Karamanids are actually Turkoman. Or no, Turkman. I always say Turkoman, but my Discord has been getting a bit about that whole thing, so yeah. I don't know, man. But once again, right now there's not much to do. It's all just chilling out. In the base game, it just lowers the independence desire, I think. That's kind of useful though, actually. That actually sounds really good, because obviously my army of 2 brigades isn't going to be very spooky from the perspective of a a vassal. Because most likely the vassal is going to have a lot more troops than I have. But looking at how much help Konig was to the Eretinids during their war, I got a bit jealous. I want my own little boy to help me out, I doubt I want Konig though, because he's nice and coastal. I think maybe he even has some ports here. He has no port here. Maybe... Nah, he has my culture though, so... Well, my accepted culture anyways. Also, I'm realizing my investments in education aren't really working out, but I might just endure. Yeah, I don't know. I do want to... I mean, I guess even if we do make the Karamanids a vassal, that wouldn't necessarily stop us from getting other vassals. And I mainly wanted them just because their land is not going to be super worthwhile for me, because it's so quote-unquote far away from my capital. And there are no roads. Actually, there totally are roads here. What the hell? Why do all these things have roads and my capital is the one shitty-ass place without roads? What a joke. And Saruhan officially does not like me anymore. That's a bit sad. Germion does though. Thunk. Yeah, I think also, yeah, the Karamanids kind of fucked up when they invaded Germion, because I don't know what they thought they were doing, but they obviously don't have more troops than Teke and Germion combined. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, they fucked up. That didn't work, did you? Well, I guess there goes any dreams of ever making Karaman a vassal. So now we don't even border them anymore. Taking Constantinople is probably too expensive. It's a level 7 fort. From my experience in the base game, the Independence Desire is easy to handle, even if they have a bigger army. Oh, okay then. Well, that does make Karaman more desirable then. Claim on them, sure. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna lose that legitimacy, so what the hell. Yeah, I really am a bit pissed off that I failed to take over Gallipoli. I just had to end the war because the Ottomans, I was taking so much attrition that even if I had, you know, taken enough war score to get all of these territories, the Ottomans actually had a bigger army in the end of that war, which meant that I was a bit like, okay, I'm not gonna push my luck. I'm just gonna get out of this war before I fuck up, because this start, it took me so many starts to actually successfully meme the Turks that I refuse to risk anything more. So I'm tempted to nuke this fort here just to get... I kind of should keep that though, shouldn't I? Yeah, I've never played this mod, so you are probably better off not listening to me. Okay then. Sraka definitely has, so... I guess I should ask you then, Sraka. What do you think? Does a vassal having the same culture as you matter a lot? Hey, thank you for subsidies. Yeah, as I said, the meme looks sometimes give you subsidies. And those are generally a pretty big deal. Yeah, I mean, I'm losing money still, and I would be completely fucked if it wasn't for these subsidies. Actually, do I? No, I don't think I have CB against... Because I think you have to border them to do... No, I do still have Anatolian supremacy. Interesting. Wait, you're allied with Teke? Men vad fan? That's annoying. Okay, but I think we're still good then. Still feel like I might do Karaman. Invade the bastards. Or maybe what I should do is make like a vassal in one of the Christian areas, just so I don't end up with even less religious unity than I have right now. Not being able to convert shit is super annoying. And religious unity is a decent chunk of that. Where's Teke? This is Teke. This little... Yeah, it seems like Jewish stars are a big deal here in Anatolia. You have reached your alliance limit, but they have not. No, they have as well. I guess we're going to start tolerating then. Because... the policy... Yeah, the policy of intolerance isn't really worth my time anymore. It's not like we're going to be able to convert anything anyways. Can I get access through Germion? Probably. Oh, I already have. Yeah, we can go meme the Karamanids then. That should work. Guess you're allied with the knights. Could you maybe not do that? Damn it. Thought this was supposed to be easy now after the after I beat the Ottomans. Oh boy, I have audio and visual now. Congratulations. Meteor sighted. Come on. Oh, okay, nice. Candar? Candar, of course. I gave up on Karaman. Karaman didn't work out. Feels bad, man. But I did finally beat the Ottomans, or, you know, I was able to fuck them up before they became too thick for me. RIP, yeah. But I think the current situation looks pretty good. Even if right now I'm not really doing much. $3K. Oh, you might actually be able to deal with that. And I'm making money again. Yay! Who knows? Maybe I can afford 3 regiments so that I can get up to force limit. That would be nice. Oh, this fucking mod, man. Any goals for this campaign? Make Candar thick? Yeah. Essentially try and do what the Ottomans did, you know. Become the thick boy of Islam. And enjoy the various features of Meiou and taxes, like building cities and shit like that. Also, I have no idea why Candar is like this, but like, why is the capital of Candar in Kastamonu with a population, or with a city of the, you know, 3,000 people live in this city, while in this place you have like 20 something. Yeah, 23,000. So I don't know what they thought, or why they thought that made any sense. If you want more force limit, build roads. Well, I mean, this region actually has a decent bit of roads. For some reason this place does not have roads, but I can't afford to build roads. Like, I have no manpower nor any money, so the dream of roads are sadly rather limited. As I said though, I have been thinking about moving the capital to Bursa, just because... Is this even a state? Oh, probably isn't actually. Oh god, oh Jesus, I sort of didn't think about that. Man, I do not like this system. Yeah, so once this is a core, we can probably statify this place, move the capital to Bursa, because I sort of feel like there's going to be a while until we can do Constantinople, and having the capital in Bursa should make this region have less autonomy. Force limit is mostly a function of autonomy. Dev isn't population anymore. I know, and I didn't say. I know you don't have the screen, but I was hovering over the actual population thingy. And because, you know, sign up only has 23k people, but the actual urban development is 3, because, you know, it's a good region, I guess. You can see how that relation is different now, in the sense that, you know, Sinop has 3 urban development despite only having 23,000 people. So it's not 30k, but if you look at a less developed city, even if it is technically a much larger city, you have this place with 32 urban development, but with a population that is 36,000. So it has like more people than Dev, if that makes any sense. And you can only move capital to a town hall place. Yeah, I guess I just assumed that there would be a town... Oh, fuck, there isn't a town hall here. Damn it, I would need to build that then. I Oh my fuck. I cannot afford that shit. Maybe I'll just be better off building a port over here then. Because man, that is some expensive ass shit. It was the only way they could deal with the India-China population thing. Yeah, it makes sense though. Because of the way the AI still treats the development system as if it was the normal one, and so the AI would become all kinds of confused if China had like 1 billion development, even if they technically shouldn't be that supposedly powerful. I like Meiou because it always seems like you need money. Do you not need money in the base game? I say it's been a while since I've played this, but it's been fucking ages since I've played vanilla EU4. I mean, that must be years at this point. Could a military attack? That gives us innovativeness, doesn't it? Which, I mean, I guess that's good. I realize I have no idea. Oh, they didn't give us anything? Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this game works. Base game has debt strats. Does. Money is free in the base game. You had to introduce a minimum interest on loans a few patches ago. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea how that kind of min-maxing memory works. I guess I was never actually good enough to deal with that. No, fuck you. Like, that's a nice modifier, but the fact that that cost does not stack with a Light in the Darkness lacks the vigor. Okay. Yeah, it seems like the plague isn't going to reach us. Ah, maybe it'll reach us from Italy. Plague has come. Yeah, no, but it passed over. We good, man. That's actually the second time the plague has passed, or it's the second time the plague has arrived, but died out before it really could do anything. I remember having 227,000 ducats. Jesus. Yeah. Also, I swear buildings are a lot more expensive in Meiou and taxes. Also, are we even funding the education to, like... Yeah, it's technically going up, but I need it to, like, actually go up. So... Chop chop! Let's go! I want to get out of substandard and become, like, a thick boy again. I had to sort of let the education fall apart while I was memeing the autos, but... Now that we're having our education funded by the meme looks, we can consider memeing again. I do hope my... Yeah, this autonomy... Is it even going down? No. Communication efficiency, that's the big thing. Why is... I mean, I really think I need to move my capital to Bursa, man. Current capital just isn't doing the trick. Yeah, for those who are not used to this game, or this mod I mean, the way autonomy works in this mod is that it is based on, like, how far away a province is from your capital. In terms of, like, how long does it take for a messenger to get from your capital to the province? And so for a guy to get from our capital here, he would, presumably first have to walk over here, which takes a while because there's no road, jump on a ship, and then sail down to Bursa, and that's not super effective, I guess. But there's already a decent chunk of, like, infrastructure down here, because the Ottomans are OP and they start with a bunch of crap. The ruler is dead! No! Mourning of the late monarch. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a massive celebration, obviously. Greenoglu the First! Candar Roglu. There we are. That's what we need. And the heir to the throne is shit. Well, I assume we're gonna have to select a new favorite soon then. Once I get that yeah, have a legitimacy of at least 70. Can't be having memers like this. Yeah, so GreenFors is actually kind of Cancer. He's kind of a shit king, to be honest. Can I abdicate? No? Damn it, okay. Yeah, this was kind of really bad timing, because I really want to build a building. But... okay, and also... Sarvaka told me that I should not do the jizya, but that I should do the poll tax instead. And yeah, I don't think doing, you know, idolatry thing works. This goes against the teaching of the Quran. Yeah, but when has that stopped us? Yeah, there's still no way we can convert any of this shit. You need at least 2 of 8 cannon, a lot of siege pips. Yeah, yeah, as I said, I think I'm not going to rely on getting to move my capital to Constantinople anytime soon, so... but yeah, I think we're going to do Devshirme tax this time. So rip our legitimacy. We can do like a thing to fix that though, I think. I think it's these boys who you ask. Give me... there we are. Request political support. And then we'll trade... just throw some money at them. Yeah, my states are not super loyal these days. They were when I played as the Karamanids. I don't know why we're more shit now, but we are. Also, maybe I want to ally Hamid. Because I'm not sure if I can convince the Eretnids to join my Cancer. Eretnid is mellow. Yeah, this doesn't work. So I don't even think there's any point to being friends with the Eretnids anymore. Are we still married to them? We are, so that sucks. But... I kind of prefer the idea of Hamid. Because I don't think Hamid has done anything this entire campaign, which means his manpower should be healthy. So if I can call him into a war against Germion, that would be nice. Yeah, sorry Eretnids. Rip in Eretnid. Let's go make friend. Double check that there's not like a super awesome alliance. Then I could. No, there's only Hamid. Only Hamid. Only Hamid wants us. You can get more legitimacy by stealing church property. Neat. How do I do that? Well, isn't there like a thing to like donate church land to the... Devshirme gives you space marines? Okay, but here it says that I will get more legitimacy by donating state lands to the church. That doesn't sound fun. I can make a generous donation. That I will do. There we are. Honestly. Pilgrimage to Mecca. That helps. Pursue religious tolerance. Seek legitimacy from the Caliph. Let's do all the things. Again though, our current legitimacy is fine, so I don't know why I'm stressing out about it. Hey, this can become a state. Nice. Maybe that'll help out with the current autonomy issues. Churchland isn't a total waste as they spend money on education. Yeah, but it increases church influence though. And that's no fun. Local tax modifiers -20, like this is all kinds of awful. I mean, if the missionary strength is nice, but it's not like that matters, because we're not going to be able to convert shit anyways. Just the autonomy is just too oof owie. Yeah, technically going down. Tempted to try and revoke some privileges. I want to see how... yeah. I know you say I shouldn't be revoking privileges, but it's... I don't like this. Especially the shit that gives you autonomy problems. I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, I need to get rid of delegated rulers as well. Controlled by great nobles. Yeah. Moderate expansion of local autonomy. Yeah, fuck that. Then again, I would really... let's see. State power. So, relaxation of levy of... well, it's not like we're going to be having any manpower in this campaign anyways. That doesn't matter. Tax rates. Eh. Legitimacy, that's fine. Provincial income, take it. That's fine. Yeah, this is what I don't like. I think you should destroy Constantinople and plant your capital somewhere else. We need to make it clear that the people, or to the people, that we are not a Walmart version of the Ottomans. But it's so good though. It's so good. It already has all the capital buildings. It has the fucking roads. It's got that sweet ass Bosphorus Strait. What else? What other provinces is there even that come close to that? Because I'm not gonna have my capital in. My capital needs to be coastal. The province needs to be central. The province needs a special, like a strait or like a port thing. Because those, yeah, nah. Local trade power plus 25. Could do Izmit. But once again, Izmit is just like a shitty version of Constantinople. So that's obviously not like mind-blowing. Thessaloniki. I'm probably... I can't help myself, guys. I probably will plop it down in Constantinople, but I might rename it, though. Probably might go ahead and rename it to something dumb. Because that strikes me as potentially entertaining. I believe you have to claim room to get a decision to just turn it Turkish and Muslim. Probably. Which is another argument for plopping my capital down there, so I can get it, you know. Oh, nice, there we go. That royal marriage didn't last long. Feels good, man. Yeah, going against Garmian would be nice, I think. Kosovo is the city of the world's desire. I think Vienna is a good place to place your capital. That would be good for the memes, but the way communication efficiency works in this mod would kind of make that suicide, so sadly it shan't be. Diploma of Investiture. Hey, okay. 2 legitimacy. Then I just paid 20 ducats for 2 legitimacy. What a joke. Oh well, guess it adds up. Yeah, we're soon able to pick another favorite, so I guess we are getting to where I wanted to be. The Ottomans have oh, wait, hold on. The Ottomans have joined the Trade League. Does that mean... Nah! Oh, man. Of course they have. Fucking Ottomans. GG. Damn it, how the fuck am I gonna go and get into Europe now? What a joke. Ah. Sultan picks a successor. I think we're good for now. Hey, we have artillery. Is artillery even worth it at this point in the game? Nobody knows. Their Sherma blood tax. Okay, so the people don't like that, do they? Hey, at least I have the potential of getting manpower now again. That's nice. Comet sighted. It's an omen. The end is nigh. The economy. And they of course all do the same thing as is tradition. Didn't lose stability, but once again you can't really see directly whether or not you're losing points on those things. Current stability point, yeah. I'm probably going to try and wait until we have like 150 and then I might consider revoking a privilege. How do I even... there we are. What have I missed? Not much. I've just been explaining how I got to the point where I'm now. Because this game is rather slow. I haven't really been doing anything. Because I'm just waiting for manpower to recover, for rebels to shut the fuck up. Stuff like that. Oh, you don't like me anymore, do you? No? Maybe. Yeah, we've basically cored all of our shit now. We no longer have the Ottomans as a rival. I guess we'll rival Germian. I mean, he kind of likes me though, so it would kind of be a bit sad to rival him. Then again, he is not friends with Aydin and Saruhan, and I want to be friends with Saruhan. I wish they would like me, but they don't. It sucks. Hi Cornelius, welcome to stream again. Yeah, seeing as I do want to go to war with Germian, let's plop them in as a rival. Yeah, that pisses them off. Well, in the shortest form, how have you gotten to this point? Started as Karaman, allied the Eretnids, and their, you know, and got the vassal of the Eretnids, Kanik, with the purchase, if you will. Nah, that saying does not work. That idiom or whatever you want to call it does not work in English, does it? Yeah, I allied these guys, invaded the Ottomans, and succeeded. Took quite a lot of restarts to get all the required ingredients to come together in the way I wanted them to, but I did eventually pull it off. Go Orthodox. Well, I did sort of. I was tempted to do so, but I mean, I've already been working on converting Orthodox places into Islam. Oh man, Meiou looks so fun, but it lags so hard on my PC. Yeah, it lags hard on my PC as well. I wonder if I get a better graphics card, would Meiou run smoother, or is it just like a processor thing? Yeah, almost. A part of me almost recommends you don't play this mod because the harshness of it is that, you know, once you start playing Meiou, you can really never go back. Because like once you experience dynamic development and population and all of this shit, it's like, okay, well, you know, normal EU4 just becomes a bit of a meme. Convert heir to general. Sure, I can do that. I do not value his life, and so I don't... Yeah, he's actually pretty good. Three shock. It's not quite like his grandfather, but it'll do. Is autonomy not going... No, okay. It's technically, autonomy is going down now. We are getting somewhere. Part of me is tempted to switch over to... Let's see, are we doing... Yeah, we're still gaining corruption, so we have still not, you know, reached a equilibrium there. They're sinners, but still Muslim. Get a persecuted minority. Yeah, I can afford that. I'm not gonna take that penalty. Yeah, let's see. Which province are you guys even being angry in? Ooh, yeah, I kind of want that revolt to happen, actually.